From Camping am See, I travelled north and stopped to check out the preserved remains of what's left of the Berlin Wall from the Cold War era, also known as the Iron Curtain, as Winston Churchill called it. I then travelled further north to check out the abandoned Oranienburg airport, once used to build the World War II German bombers, especially the Heinkel HE-111. A bit further on, I spent the night on Sachsenhausen concentration camp car park and pay my respects to all of those lost souls murdered by the Nazis in World War II. The day after, I travelled south and spent the night on the car park at Rangsdorf Lake to take in one of those stunning sunsets. Hello there. I've left the campsite I've been on for the past couple of days, drove into the city centre of where I was, did some shopping, come out, driven 134 miles roughly, to an abandoned place in a place called Oranienburg, which is a district or a town or a village. I think it's more of a city, it feels like it to me anyway, of Brandenburg, just outside of Berlin. I was filming some stuff for my other channel, and as I'm coming out of the grounds, I'm not supposed to be in really, it says it's private property, but most of the place I go have to be private property, so I have no choice. I want to keep history alive in the way I do. Anyway, the police were there, so we jumped out of his car, come across, asking, yabbing away in German. I said I'm English, so he started talking to me in English, asking me what I was doing, and I told him I was just looking at the Flugplatz, I think it's called, the airfield anyway, Oranienburg airfield from the 1930s, 40s. And so he then started to tell me about the structure of the roof. The roof is one of the very first self-supporting structures that was ever built, and I didn't know that. And when I look at it, when I think about it, the place is massive. So I can see where that's coming from. That makes sense. Anyway, he was really nice about it. Just said I was trespassing, don't do it again. And on my merry way, and I thought, lovely, that was really nice of him actually. Mind you, the policeman was the same really, you know, because I'm innocently going there. I want to look and document history to keep it alive and maybe tell a story that's not been told before or has not been told many times before. So anyway, what I do when I've done all the filming, when I'm filming this, which will go on my I'll go on a hard drive, which is to do with Billy's Little Big Adventure channel, which you're watching at the moment. But I also have another one, which is Bunkers, Fortifications and Megastructures one, and that goes on a separate hard drive. Keep them all together. I have to clean the cards off, otherwise it's just get full of stuff and I'll never have any space to put anything on. So anyway, this is what I do when I would do it. So I've got a little USB. The card, when I've finished talking to you, I'll stick it inside there, take it out the camera, stick it in there. What I'll do then is, any war footage will go on to this one. World War I and World War II second drive, the 4 terabyte, that one. The one was 2 terabyte. That'll go straight onto that one. As you can see, it's already loaded up there anyway. And then what I'll do after, I'll change that for another hard drive, which I'll get out, which I should have done because that means I've not set it up proper. Hold on a minute. And this is what they call latest drive when I first bought it, so I know what's on it. And that's a 4 terabyte one as well. So all my Billy's Little Big Adventure channel stuff will go on that one. All my Bunkers one will go on that one. I've just pulled over off the motorway for 10 or 15 minutes. It's tiring driving on motorways, even with the autopilot on. I had 130 odd miles until I got to till I got off the motorway. I thought, no, I've not seen a service station, but there's lots of these little lay-bys that I've pulled into. So I'll show you around, and you know, they're absolutely brilliant for pulling over and just having 10, 15, an hour break, wherever it may be. Right, let's have a look. Well, they all have little bins like that. One over there as well. If you have a caravan here, or a lorry, you can park there as well. There's parking for lorries as well, and caravans. What I like most about these though, to be honest with you, is these things here. Show you. Places like this, look at that. It's wonderful. There's bins as well. You can sit down there, have yourself a little meal or a picnic or whatever it may be, and you can relax before you're back on your journey. There's my van, and that bloke's cleaning his motorhome out. There's some toilets, men and women's. I'm not sure if you probably have to pay for them more than anything. Toilets are free. And there you have it, German lay-by. Just got back from Sachsenhausen museum concentration camp. Very interesting indeed. It's a good walk round, and I didn't go in many of the exhibitions, but if you go in there, it's in German and it's in English. I'm not sure what other languages are there, but at least you've got two anyway. You can get yourself an audio description as you're walking around with numbers at the side of a map that they give you, so you can listen, sit down or stand up or whatever, and listen to what the narrator has to tell you about that particular area. Found it fascinating, like I always do. I'll more likely go back tonight and place a cross, like I normally do, for the victims of this Holocaust during the Second World War. Listen to that rain. Hope I'm not flooded by tomorrow. I'm at a place called Rangsdorf in Germany, and I've parked up next to that place there. So it's right next to a big lake. I'm going to see if I can walk and have a quick look round to see what it looks like. We've got the trampolines there for the kids. No doubt it's when it's on holiday or weekends. There's a bandstand there. Really nice though. This is where they used to land the planes on this water in the 1936 Olympics. I think it's for people who obviously were coming flying in just to see the Olympics themselves. And this had a fair major part to it because Berlin isn't that far away really.